What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you're finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. This video is basically showing you what's sold throughout the week, which isn't a lot. It's only £375 worth. And yeah, I'll just take you with me. Tomorrow will be a dedicated what I picked up during the week, and the day after will be a dedicated car boot video with live footage and everything in between. So without further ado, let's go back in time and start from either Saturday evening or Sunday morning, one of the two. Monday morning stacks, and 3 items sold overnight as well. So I'll load these up and then get going to work. Morning, well, afternoon technically. I had an amazing pickup, which you'll probably see in tomorrow's video. A load of PC games. I messaged the lady on Facebook Marketplace 17 hours after it was put up. I was not first in line, I was not second in line, I was about 10th in line. But I said, I work in your area, let me know if it becomes available again. She got in contact today, and I just happened to literally be 6 minutes away. So she said, James, the guy's not turned up, do you want to come and collect? So, yeah, of course I do. So told her where I was, said I'll be around in 6 minutes, or give or take, and I was there in 6 minutes. Paid £20 for 39 games, I think, most of which are big box PC games, and they are in amazing condition. I am going to struggle to sell them because they are pristine. I probably will be keeping 1 or 2 or 4, possibly 5. So amazing, absolutely amazing. So for those of you who aren't wondering, my meal deal of the day, we have Asda, we have a brie, cheese is good, bacon is good, and chili jam, followed by pickled onion monster munch. We've gone for a vanilla latte iced coffee because I've already got some water, and then Whisper Gold to round things off. So I'm going to sit back, chill out, listen to a bit of a podcast, have my lunch, and then carry on working. So the big box PC games, I've done 10 games so far, which is roughly a quarter. However, not all of them are big box PC games. There's a few very lower end, just standard games. So I have listed, well, I've got 10 listed. So I have listed 10. Current price, all in, including free delivery, is £309.90. However, if you average out maybe £4 a unit, second class signed for, and then you get the boxes pretty much for free from having a store on eBay anyway. So that's £260, less the £20 that I paid, £240, which is not bad going considering I sort of did that on my lunch break. Just took loads of pictures. I've gone higher end on some of them because they are in fantastic condition. As I say, I've only done a quarter of the total games, maybe a third of the big box games. So far, I think there's only 3 that I'm taking out to keep for myself, which would be Worms, Age of Empires, and Age of Empires 2. That they have to stay because they are in amazing condition, and I don't think I'll probably find games in that condition again, not for a very, very long time. I don't think there's going to be any £200 games like I had 2 years ago, where I paid, again, 10 bob each, and Prehistoric went for a ridiculous amount. I couldn't find any sold listings online, and I think I went for about £190 in the end. I don't think there's any big games like that. One of the vampire games I've aimed quite high for, because again, it's in fairly decent nick. I'm fairly confident. I've got it up for $44.99. I think I might take an offer for 35 on that, but I'm in no rush to sell. And these big box PC games are very, very hard to come by, whereas like your Mega Drives and things like that, they can be tucked away in drawers and they just get forgotten about. But you've got some big ass like PC game that you can't sort of put them away and just sort of forget about them, which is why I think they are going to increase in value more over the next 5 years than what your typical Mega Drive, NES, SNES, etc., etc. So SNES boxes are tiny, like the size of a VHS, How many VHS tapes can you fit in like a suitcase in your loft? Quite a few. How many big box PC games can you fit? Not that many, because they were so big and bulky. I think a lot of people back in the late 90s, early 2000s would have just binned them, to be honest, rather than stick them up in the loft. So that's my educated guess, is that we're going to see a big rise in PC games over the next 5 to 10 years, to be honest. I can really see. If you look at a lot of the games now, they were released in 95, 96. I would have only been 7 or 8 at the time. So I don't think I'm quite at that age range yet where PC games start to become a real collector's thing. I think, yeah, a few years older than me, so your mid 30s to late 30s. And at the moment, with everything that's gone in the last couple of years, obviously I think that's put quite a bit of collecting on the back foot, apart from the mainstream stuff. So your NES's, SNES's, Mega Drive, etc., that has shot up. But that's because it's still a mainstream collector's item. You don't get many PC collectors, but I think when you get outpriced of the Nintendo stuff and the Sega stuff, I think people are then going to go to PC. That's my prediction anyway. And all it takes is some big ass YouTuber to start collecting PC games. So if Logan Paul wants to start putting them on the shelf behind him on Impulsive, that'd be great. 2 items from the same drawer. Lego, £9, including free delivery. The silver DS that I bought last week sold for £30, but I lost the footage. Came as part of a bundle. Weekend had just gone. SpongeBob. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman just sold for £5.99, including free delivery. Tuesday morning, so it's not huge amounts every day, but little and often is better for me, to be honest, rather than nothing for a few days and then like 10 items at once. So we've got 2 RA items, one of which is about £60 profit, the other one's about 10 to 15. So yeah, all in all, good day. Off to the post office, then to Costa, then dropping my daughter off at my parents'. Disney t-shirt, £17.99, including free delivery. Eternal Evil, it's got Hades on it. It cost me nothing, but it comes as part of a box where you can pay £10 to get a t-shirt and a graphic novel. Links, as always, are in the description down below. I don't do this very often, but I have officially given myself a sick day. 1.5 sick days. It's currently Thursday. Yesterday I twinged my back. Can't walk or stand without it hurting. So 1.5 days to try and recover before Daddy Daycare tomorrow. And I've got things to pack. I'm spending most of my time horizontal. I can't lie on my back properly. I have to kind of lie on my side. It sucks massively being stuck indoors and not being able to do anything. Awesome delivery from Vinny at Mad for Miniatures. 2 Chilling Rain build and battle kits. Basically you have a deck in here with like a Chilling Rain stamp on it. There's also a few booster packs as well. So £25 each or thereabouts, possibly. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, massive thank you to Vinny. Just sold this empty box for £24.99, including free delivery. It's the poker cards, which I may or may not have introduced quite a few people to. Yeah, £24.99 for just a box, excluding the 50 odd cards that's supposed to come inside it. That's not bad at all. £9.99, including free delivery, for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on a PlayStation 4. For £13.99, including free delivery, we've sold God of War 2 on the PS2. Not only does it have its manual and that promo piece, it also has the original receipt from 2007, I think it was. Where was this bought? That says Uxbridge, but I don't know if that's a head office rather than... Oh no, it was bought in Clapham, and they traded in something, and they got God of War for £29.99. That was on 30th of the 9th, 2007, just before lunchtime. Got another thank you to do. I forgot about this. Lee, aka Cola Flipper, sorted me out with some brushes and a tool. It's a fork for getting the bit out of the grooves in the bottom of a shoe. So I have a fork rather than using a screwdriver, and a couple of nice big beastie brushes as well. So for polishing, That's going to make life very, very handy. So again, a massive thank you to Lee, aka the Coda Flipper. Today was a funny one. I went and took my daughter swimming. I forgot to take a change of trousers, so I had to drive home in admittedly dry and clean boxers and a towel. Thankfully I didn't get pulled over, because that could have been a funny one to tell the old police. Although to be fair, I've driven home in less, so yeah. Always take your clothes, because if you forget them, you look like a right wally in front of at least 4 people. Friday, and it's just a one going out, one PS2 game. How pitiful was that? Sesame Street mugs, $49.99, free delivery, going via GSP to Australia. Owe me, I think it was 50 pence each. The Live Aid DVD sold for $2.99 plus delivery as a small parcel, because obviously it's a thick one. Owes me £1, possibly less. Can't remember, to be honest. Soul Calibur 2, $3.99, including free delivery. We have sold Tetris Link from 2011 for $19.99. Free delivery going by GSP to Australia. Oh, that way round. One of those. It's that. It's that. Not very exciting, to be honest. But that is it from me. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will catch you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios.